What's up guys, it's Ethan. Welcome back to another video, and very recently I made a video going over the top 5 most profitable stocks. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out here. But to offer full transparency, it only makes sense to talk about the top 5 losing stocks, because as you can make a lot of money in the stock market making speculative trades, sometimes things don't work out, and this video just might get a little ugly, so let's hop right into it. So rounding out the top 5 of this most losing or most unprofitable stocks I've had so far, this one's really unfortunate because it is one of the larger positions that I own in my portfolio, and this one's Alibaba. Ticker symbol BABA. I've made a whole video as to why I'm very bullish on this stock, and it hasn't gone up yet so far, unfortunately, but my average buy-in price is $234.14. Currently, right now, as I'm recording this video, it's sitting at $228.49. So it's definitely not one of the highest percentages I've lost in, but considering it is one of the largest positions I own, you don't really want to see it go into the red, but definitely still bullish on their company. Not entirely sure as to why they're going so bad and keep continuing dipping from like this peak summertime where they had closer to $260 to $270, but it's been dropping off for a few months now, and it's back to the price of summer 2020. And my plan personally is just to keep dollar cost averaging and buying more if it ever goes down under $200. If it goes under 200, it'll be the same price as it was in 2018, which is a fat discount. In the 4th spot of the most unprofitable stocks I've owned right now, this is Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. I have an average buy-in price of $24.26. Now, as I'm recording it, it's sitting at $23.51, so it's a net minus of 4.44%. For some reason, this just keeps going down, and I'm gonna keep dollar cost averaging and buying more. They recently just signed a pretty large government contract, so definitely seems like I have high hopes for this company, and it hit a high of $45, and it's been plummeting down since the hype. So post-hype, this stock has gone down to a more level price, but personally, I don't really know a whole lot about this, but I know a lot of people and a lot of YouTubers, especially in the finance space, are really high on Palantir. So yeah, I'll keep dollar cost averaging as it keeps going down under 20 bucks, easy buy. All right, so the first 2 have been baby losses and baby numbers. This one, it starts to get a little deeper into the red, and this one is DoorDash. I got an average price of $162.21. It's now sitting at $128.16, and that is a fat L of 21%. Unfortunately, I bought this stock during its IPO around the same time with Airbnb, so both of these stocks were being pumped pretty heavily, and there was a lot of hype surrounding it. Honestly, I wish I just used the funds that I used for DoorDash, just buy into Airbnb, because they just keep skyrocketing and printing up to the moon. Not the same story for DoorDash, unfortunately, even though they are doing pretty well as a business fundamentally. But yeah, minus 21% is a pretty big hit. I luckily don't have a massive position on them, but we don't want to see any 21% L's moving forward. Not entirely sure why it's going down. I think it's just because it's becoming the summertime and people are going out more, and people aren't as highly dependent on apps like DoorDash or Uber Eats or anything to get food. So we'll see. I'm just gonna hold on to what I have right now because selling it for a fat L is really unfortunate, but minus 21%. Not great. All right, number 2, this one just gets bloodier and bloodier. This one is called Nordic American Tanker, ticker symbol NAT. I bought this one at an average price of $5.09, and now it is sitting at a very fun $3.40. That's an L of minus 33.21%. And it hurts a lot because I doubled down on this stock like 5 times like an idiot. I bought it almost at its peak price, and then I just kept going down, and I kept buying more, and I kept going down, and I kept buying more. It happened like 5 times. It's awful. I first bought this stock when everything shut down, so it was a really weird time around March or April where holding oil itself costed more than the actual oil, and that space on these oil tankers were at an all-time premium. So my initial thoughts were prices were gonna continue going up. We didn't know how long this COVID and nationwide shutdown was going to last, but I just thought that as the country just kept being on lockdown and shutdown, then this company is gonna profit more, and so will the stock price. Well, it did go up. It almost like 3 or 5x'd it, and then I bought it, and then it just kept crashing down. So this was really unfortunate. I got really hyped in because I actually watched a YouTube video from Financial Education, and I believed in it, I bought in it, but the only good thing I will say about this is that the dividends did increase because of the higher profits in 2020 from NAT, so I got to benefit a little bit from that, but you know, not great when you lose 33% of your investment when you invest in the stock. So yeah, I'm still holding on to a few of these stocks. I haven't sold too much yet. I did sell off like half of what I had, but for the other half, I've got to wait for a better time to sell. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The only other positive that I have is that I can at least write off all of the losses on my taxes for 2021. So that's it, minus 33%. It's a pretty fat L. But yeah, that comes with the risk of buying stocks out of speculation. You can get some really high wins, like in the last video of the most profitable stocks, or you know, a 33% L on this one. Number one of the least profitable stock I've ever invested or put money in is Gap, ticker symbol Gap. This was the only short also as well. It's a really unique situation where the first and only ever short position that I've ever held or bought into, and we lost a fat one. So we lost a total amount of 37%. And I bought a short position on them on April 23rd when retail was just getting absolutely crushed. And on top of that, personally, from my experience, I don't remember the last time I even went to a Gap store to buy clothing. So from my personal experience, felt like with retail plummeting, and Gap already near like the bottom of that list, I thought it was gonna keep going down, but unfortunately I bought it at, once again, like a horrible time when retail was already crushed, and I sold my short on June 3rd last year, just to take a hit on my losses and whatever, just let it be. So during the summertime, retail started to open back up. The stock price will obviously go back up, and we lost 37% of my money here. So this is my first little experiment and venture into buying a short. I was wrong, and yeah, now I don't like shorts anymore because it's just really dumb. And I think shorts long-term is just like a really weird way of trying to invest your money betting on other companies to go down or fail. Certainly that's obviously like part of life of companies failing, but I really don't love the idea of like hoping that they fall, you know, especially in terms of an investment strategy. So, I mean, that can obviously be tied back to like the GameStop short squeeze and all that stuff. And it's like, if so many people are betting on this company to fail, like it just seems like a very manipulative way to invest and make money when other people fall. I don't know. The whole concept is really weird to me, but that was my first attempt at making a short. Fat L rounds out the number one spot of the least profitable stocks I've ever bought into. So there's that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got some transparency about my like stock portfolio, and as much as I can showcase all the high highs, gotta showcase some of the lows as well. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you guys thought about this. If there's anything in the market or like alternative investment strategies that you might want me to look at, happy to do so. Just comment down below. Always love seeing your ideas and suggestions. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, hit that thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday.